Whoa. Whoa. Wow. To change scenes when the countdown hits 0. Who would even do such a thing? Who would even do that? All right, let's keep the music going. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. Welcome in, everyone. You're probably just seeing what looks like a video feed of a server room with nothing in particular in the foreground. Certainly not any antennae wiggling about. That can't be anything. That can't possibly be anything. Let's make sure that this music is not too loud. Okay. I'm gonna wave him about a little bit. And hopefully I can remember how to do this in Snack Studio without rotating the camera and just panning the camera. Oh, okay. Yes. As the music swells, something appears in the bottom in the foreground. What is this in the server room? What could this possibly be? It has hair on it. It has antennae and hair on it. It has... oh, pretty stylish hair, actually. Look at that. Nice little blonde highlights we can see. Whoa, oh, whoa, spoiler alert. There's eyebrows? And they go up? I don't know about that. 2 eyebrows even. Okay, alright. You already saw the eyeshadow. So, yeah, we got a little bit of eyeshadow in there too. Oh. You can't make me. You can't make me. Oh. Stars above. I am... This has been kind of a long time in the making, so let's just kind of bring the whole head up here, shall we? Whoa! Oh my gosh. Whoa! No! Not like this. Okay, alright. Hi. Yep. It's me, Pan. And I've brought for you today this model that I've assembled of kit bash from various different sources. It took me quite a while to figure out what kind of design I wanted to go for, and then it took a while still to learn how to kit bash things, going back and forth between Unity and Blender and making a whole mess and having to do things over and over and over again the whole time. But here we are. This is using, we're using Snack Studio now. We're not using Vinyan. We're using Snack Studio. We've got most of the media pipe blend shapes in. As you can tell from my ability to wiggle my eyebrows, wiggle my mouth back and forth, do chompies. The tongue articulation is not part of media pipe, so you will have to excuse the lack of sticking my tongue out, even though this model has those shape keys made. There's no way for media pipe to pick up on that, so this model is based on a few different things I pulled together. The head is Runa from Torignan and N Radio Wave. The body is Rauta from Torignan. The face is a custom texture called, I think, Familiar Faceplate. The hair is from Final Fantasy XIV. And you can see I've made a little bit of spring bone action with the hair and with the antenna. I made it kind of subtle on the antenna, but you can see it if I really wave around. I like this song. You'll never guess what this song is. You'll never guess. Right. Okay, so even though I'm using the Familiar Faceplate texture pack for the face, I did a lot of customizing on it. Whew, yeah. Very, well, I wouldn't say very little of it, but like less than half of it is like what it used to be. The mouth did come in handy though. Even though I did change the teeth, so they could be more teeth per tooth. All right. I'm really enjoying this song. Oh, yes. Hands. Even though the hand tracking from my webcam, because it's so close, isn't like super great. Behold, hands. In fact, perhaps I will just like, oh, I forgot my monitor doesn't go further back than that because of the monitor arm in the wall. All right, well, you can see that my robot hands betray my true nature. Wah, wah. Gonna getcha. Gonna getcha. All right. It did not miss very much. Just a little bit of teaser, and then some music. But yeah, I haven't gone over the body below this point yet. I've shown the hands though. Oh yeah, and I've shown off the spring bones I put on the ears and the hair. And will the hands get claws? You know, it's funny that it mentions that. I happen to have some claw assets I think would actually fit very well without even having to scale them, most likely, on the fingers. Because the hands are very close. The Rauta hands that I'm using here are very close to the Runa hands, and the claws are made for Runa hands. So I could probably put those on in time for maybe like a little Halloween spooky type situation. Having to constantly adjust my glasses because MediaPipe uses webcam tracking, so I'm not sure if it's thinking that I'm doing this with my eye because its tracking is slightly wonky. Blink, 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 blink. Oh. I have fun with this. I had fun actually, I didn't have fun making this. I had fun, like, designing it, sort of. Obviously, I'm not entirely the designer of this because I'm kit bashing pre-existing parts. So literally someone else has designed every part of it. But I have to, I did a lot of customizing. All right. This is very heavily customized. to my taste. So I did do some design on it. Co-designed. I co-designed this. Without any input from any communication with other artists. Just buying their assets and using them and crediting them. Let's go down the model a little bit more. Oh, one thing I do want to get working in the next few weeks is Next Studio. There's like a branch for lip syncing to the microphone. I want to get that. I think that'll do well. A few other things I wouldn't mind getting to work on it too, but try to do things one thing at a time. Don't want to burn myself out on that stuff. So hands, shirt. Hello, other hand. Other hand? Hello? Can I get the other hand? Thank you. Okay. Clipping's not great on it, but that's what merging armatures manually does to a drone. Oh, now that I think about it, there's no like crying blend thing on. There's no crying shape keys at all on Runa's face. So I can make like face that I don't like something, but I can't cry. Incapable of crying. Oh no. Oh, I'm sure I'll fix that eventually. I also want to manually make a new shape key for the smile, because I had to like kind of do something screwy for that. I don't know. We'll go over the problems I had after I finished revealing a little bit more. Okay, so this outfit is Ritualist, Neat Ritualist, by Blue Portal. Did not put tear ducts in the robe, they didn't. It's probably for the best. I've changed the color a little bit on the shirt. I tried to come up with some other design besides the ones that came with it, but I didn't really think of what to do there. Can I get a hand up here? Hand tracking? Other hand tracking? Boop. Okay, no, my hand tracking sucks. That's something I'll want to fix at some point. But we can rotate this. We can see that the Robor is oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. I got the spring bones in other places too. I had to do that. Don't look under my chin. Don't look there. Didn't see anything there. There's nothing under my chin. I totally didn't mess up trimming the mesh of Runa's head, and there's some left over, and I was too far along in the process to go back and do it again for like a 100th time. Yeah, we got a little bit of a spine thing going on here. It's actually part of the endoskeleton. Perhaps at some point I will show that off. But I'll probably want to do it in a way that's very controlled, because if I take my shirt off but leave the body on, Twitch will not appreciate that. Twitch just will not like me doing that. Yeah, there is skin rendered entirely under here. The Rauta model came that way. Down here we have a delicious metallic belt brought to you by a mat cap. The name of the asset, neat. A nice butt. Oh, I didn't put spring bones on that part too. There are dynamic bones on the original router for that, but I didn't make spring bones for the butt because I didn't think it would be showing off very often. I didn't want to spend a lot of time there. Wow, look at those arms. Look at that. Wow. Damn. If only I could use them. Wowee. I actually modified these arms a little bit beyond what the standard Rada arms are. They usually have a little like handle on the end right after those 3 fins towards the hand. There's like a little handle. I didn't really want that there. I thought it would just lead to excess clipping. They're actually the same arms used on they originally made for Scient by Torignon, and then they carried them over to the Runyant, which is a Scient Runa hybrid, and then they carried them onto Rauta. So this, I guess, this is similar to Runyant in that regard, in that it has Scient arms and a Runa head. Which means I might actually go and use the Runyant head instead of the Runa head, because it has some interesting things with some of the expressions. But I'm not doing that right now because redoing things is so much work. Remembering I wrote the flesh train, now I'm sticky, sure. Did I write now I'm sticky on it? Did I write that? Maybe I did. That sounds like something I would write. That sounds exactly like something I would write. Moving on to the legs. They look just like thigh highs. Again, pretty awesome. You know, these arms and legs are supposed to emit light, but I decided not to do that. Just because I couldn't make it look good with the outfit, and I wanted to. There's a lot of things with my design I actually minimalized, due to the there's a saying that perfection has been achieved not when there is nothing more to add, but when there is nothing left to take away. And I wanted to adhere to that as much as I could when I was sort of designing this model. The reason for that is because I had a lot of ideas in my head about what I wanted to put on this model. I had ideas about fun things I could make the eyes look like in unusual ways. I had ideas for like things to go on my face, like dark circles under my eyes, or freckles, or cute things like that, or like the way that what are they? I'm looking at my wall. Replicas, the way replicas look, which I'm still planning on kind of going with that. But it's, yeah, like I wanted to put like a choker or like a loose collar on. Yeah, there was just so much that it was like, ooh, that'd be cool, that would be cool, that would be cool. And I had to like tell myself, cool it. First of all, the more I do, the harder it's going to be to pull off, the harder it's going to be to make look cohesive. But also just like, yeah, the more work. And I didn't want to make more work for myself. I wanted to make less work for myself. So perfection is achieved when there's nothing left to take away. So even though these limbs are supposed to emit light in certain spots on them, they have lights on them, I elected not to do that this time to keep the design simple. Otherwise, this was just going to be stuck in design hell. I felt pretty good with the final result of this, so I'm not. Yeah, I think it came off pretty good. I think if I do a version that has like no flesh body, it's just endoskeleton and limbs, I could do that. I could set the emission up. Except that I've seen what it looks like with just the endoskeleton and limbs and like no shirt, and it looks really strange. It looks really strange. So now that we've gotten all the way down to the legs, now is the final part of the VTuber that everyone always says they look forward to, and that's the feet. Without further ado, I present my feet. There's no feet. There's no feet. Suck it. No feet. Just hooves. Signalis 2 confirmed. Get fucked, feet enjoyers. Like, sorry, but not sorry. To me, like, the little, like, stump legs that, like, replicas have or other types of robots have is very, it's peak. I couldn't actually find a way to chop the feet off neatly on this, like you'd be able to for, like, Runa. Rauda's feet, the bone weights are kind of blended between the along the ankle. So what I did is I just took the foot bone and I just set its scale to like 0 or like negative 0.01 or something like that, just so that there'd be no feet and I wouldn't have to find like a neat cutoff point. Let's look at this as a whole. Wow, look at that. Whoa. It would be strange to walk, but very neat. Yeah, I mean, I could probably fix it so that the angle it's at looks flatter, but it would still look a little strange. If I wanted to really put a lot of effort in, I could just remodel what the bottoms of the ankle look like to look appropriate. But I don't know. That sounds like a lot more work, and I don't know if it's going to be worth it. I don't know. I mean, it passes pretty well right now as like no feet. I pass as someone that does not have feet. Most of the physics of walking and standing balances a fuck on 2 legs without feet. It is. Ranu, very close to Runa, makes it work with the pin legs. Let's see, let's pull up a picture of Ranu here. Was it this one? Well, okay, that one doesn't actually. Okay, never mind. I was gonna show it, but I realized that it doesn't actually show the bottom of its feet. So there's no point in just showing a disassembled robot on stream. But yeah, look at that. I'm in this funny little server room. In this funny little let's go here. Let's go. Oh no, wait. That's in front of the desk. I can just kind of like hang out in front of the desk, or I can kind of like go over here. Yeah, there's not a whole lot going on. Go unplug some wires and chew on them. Yeah. All right. That's this is we like to have fun here. Hands. You can really see the spring bones in the antenna now. Whoa! Robor! I love that, like, there's technically hand tracking, but, like, it only works well if my hands are, like, by my face, and even then it's kind of iffy. So if I put my hand on my shoulder, yeah, that's my shoulder. I don't know why it thinks that that's, like, yeah, I don't know. I have slime trackers. I could potentially use those with this. I think Kiri's been working on something like that, possibly. So maybe, perhaps. I could have slightly better hand tracking, although I don't know how well the finger stuff would work if my hands aren't literally right in front of the camera. So, I don't know. This is the most VTuber hand tracking. Funky hands. They work really well when I'm like this. This is actually very accurate to what I'm doing. Yeah. All right. This is pretty nice. Snack Studio and MediaPipe do a fairly good job at getting more of the expressiveness while still being on webcam. Miss out a few things on Binyan, but some of those things are starting to make their way into Snack Studio. So maybe it won't be that long of a wait. All right. Hydrating. It's possible to see my lips kind of like do the thing where like I have the straw. Sometimes it looks a little bit cursed. But you know what? That's part of the fun. That's part of the charm. And for how little I had to spend to get where I am with this, I'm pretty happy with it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Rapidly approaching. Hey, hey. Hey, do you have games on your phone? I want to know if you have games on your phone. Please. This room is so boring. All I've been doing is eating wires for days. No. This is nice music, though. Ow. Right, I was going to talk about some of the thing. I was going to talk about the problems I encountered along the way designing this. So, at first, I tried to kit bash. Okay, so for those not familiar, kit bash is a term that means, like, in 3D modeling, where one will take different parts of models and jam them together. Pretend my hands are like jammed together. Okay. Hand tracking. So like I mentioned at the start of the stream, or near the start, I've got several different assets going into this from various artists. If you want to refer to that list again, I've put the credits in the one of the Twitch panels. So one of the challenges is that I wanted to try to make this work for VR chat, and by work for VR chat I mean have the parts of Rauda and Runa, or at least one of them, still work the way it does when it's by itself. So either having Runa's expressions still work with Runa's head, and not, even if that means none of the Rauda stuff works, or being able to do the Rauda stuff of like changing the like body color and stuff like that, like the lava lamp stuff, have that still work even if the Runa expressions don't work from the head. Certainly does have some assets. It got that asset. And so at some point I had to abandon being able to get either of them to work. When I had to modify these things, I had to basically open the Runa and cut off all of the mesh, starting at the top of the neck and going down. And yes, you can still see that I left a little bit. Whatever. I don't care at this point. And yeah. When I get the router and I take the head off, I don't have to. I mostly didn't have to do mesh deleting for that, except that I kind of did because I still needed the top of like the neck area, because where I needed to cut off for Runa, there was still a gap. So I needed the first little bit of the base of Rauta's head. I could cover it with some metal parts. That would actually look really good. That would be like maybe like a cowl. A cowl. Yes. 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 A cowl. A metal cowl. I will slowly assimilate myself. So I had to cut down both models in Blender. And then one can either re-import them as an FBX, or some other format. Now, when I would do that with the FBX, a lot of stuff would usually go wrong. But the most important thing that would go wrong is I would, the shape keys for Runa's face would get in a weird state where if I put, like one shape key up to like from 0 all the way up to 1, weird stuff would start to happen with the shading on my face. And if I added another shape key on top of that, the shading would get even weirder. And the shading was weird not just on my face, most noticeable around my mouth and my nose. It would also show up on my ears, since they were part of the model at that time. They're now a separate import, but at the time I was having that issue. The ears were part of the FBX, and it was possible to see weird lighting also show up on the ears. Just weird, because all I was doing was messing with the shape keys affecting the face's shape. Huh. Curious FBX. What a format. That was the biggest problem I was having. Near the end of the process, I should mention. So when I had this problem, I had to basically start assembling the model over again. I wasn't like starting from scratch, because a lot of the work I had done was like kind of trying out different designs and like getting the textures edited, because a lot of the textures here are edited. I did that. The eyes are edited so that the glow cuts off near the top. Most of the textures here are edited because I just wanted something custom. I wanted to do something for me. And let's see what we got. So the I was having problems with the shape keys. I wouldn't have that problem if I exported it as a VRM. So what I could do is I could cut off all the meshes and leave the bones and trick Blender into thinking, yeah, this was a viable VRM. Export it as a VRM. There's totally a skeleton there. Don't worry about it. And then I would cut off most of the head of the Rauta and export it as a VRM. And then what I would do is I would just delete the parts of the armature I didn't need once they were imported into Unity. Now, come to find out later, I probably didn't need to do any of the work that I've done in Unity if I wasn't going to make it work for VR chat. But early on in the process, I wanted it to work for VR chat, and so I was trying to stay in Unity, but it didn't really work. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. Doing the texture work was easy in Unity, at least, so that was nice. I kind of like that. But I would import those both, put the head on the body, and then I would go from there. Delete extra bones that I don't need. Then I put the hair on the head. Yeah, the FBX format is... I'm told it causes issues, and I had to learn that the hard way. This hair is from Final Fantasy XIV. There's a tool called Text Tools that one can use to get, well, wouldn't you know it, the FBX files of in-game character model components. Normally, you're supposed to, like, import the different parts that you want into, like, a thingy and then export that whole thing as an FBX. I just wanted the hair. I could do more of my outfit next time. I do really like my Final Fantasy XIV outfit. There's a lot of banger outfits in there. I could make that work. That could be pretty solid, actually. Ooh, especially if I want to do, well, no, if I do a bodysuit, I'll just stick with Rauda. Whatever. I'll think about that later. So the hair is an FBX that I imported, and then I had to spend a very long time figuring out exactly how to resize it so that it would fit perfectly on my head, so that this little part here, the little where the hair is swept back on the forehead, right there. Oh my gosh, I'm actually able to point to it. It's like a miracle of science. If the hair was too far back, that would be hidden by the head. And if the hair was too far forward, the back of the hair would be shown on the back of the head, even though there's, like, not much back there, because Runa's head is basically just a face and a chin, to be honest. Like, you see the little, like, it looks like a little headphone. Yeah, here, I'll just rotate. Back here, this little headphone looking thing, yeah, that. It's, that's like the back of where, like, geometry stops there. That's the end of the line. There's nothing behind that. So if my hair was too far forward, the little, like, that would show through the hair. The headband of the headphones looking thing would show through the hair. And if I made the hair too big, then it would look really, really weird. So I had to get the sizing just right. And my hair is the same color as it is for my Final Fantasy character, but if I tried to export it that way from Text Tools, the color would be different. So I had to do a lot of trial and error on color matching to make it look correct, because Text Tools does not do it, I guess, the same way that Final Fantasy XIV does it. Even though Final Fantasy XIV will tell you exactly what color it is, the RGB. Wow, where'd my music go? Hey, music. Yes, I'm still watching. Heck. YouTube. Yeah, so I decapitated 2 robots and uploaded myself into an amalgamation of the 2. Yes. That is what modular computers are all about, isn't it? Like build a PC. Oh, don't mind the, don't mind the looping video. Oh my god. I should have just done, yeah. Return. Yes, I'm back. I should have just downloaded the video and used the video file directly instead of relying on streaming a YouTube video. That way this wouldn't happen, and I could cut it down so that the little transition at the start and the start and the end isn't there. It's Creative Commons, okay? I can use this video in my stream. All right? It's Creative Commons. All right? Okay. All right. Okay. Right. Familiar faceplate is the name of a texture pack to make Runa's face, instead of gray, it looks more flesh-like. I wanted to build up a flesh-like foundation. I had two choices. I could make it look robot skin, or I could make it look human skin. I decided to go with the more replica type thing. Yes, the flesh train. Yes, I'm gonna get that shirt redone for this model. It'd be really easy. I can just modify the texture on this shirt and it'll say that. In fact, I could probably have like a whole bunch of shirts that say a whole bunch of different things. And I think VRM format will let you replace the textures on the thing as like a easy little modification, instead of having to like, I don't know. I'll have to look into it. It might not be so easy, but it would be nice if I didn't have to. Well, I guess I could just make a different version of the model. That's fine. I don't mind having duplicates, as long as I don't have to make a whole bunch of different combinations for each thing. Like there's I can have a beanie on my head. I didn't get that ready for this, so don't expect it until like the weather cools off and I get a warmer outfit. But I know how to do it because I did it and then just deleted it at the last minute so that it wouldn't be in the way. And I could make it so that it's a toggle. But if I had a beanie toggle and a like switching what the shirt was, yeah, it could get a little bit complicated. Yeah, I remember the text of the shirt got chroma keyed. Oh, it should work fine this time because I'm at Snake Studio. On Linux works with like transparency. So right now I'm actually using it transparently. I don't have like a chroma key in the background right now. It's just transparent. In fact, what I've done is I've put that window in front of OBS and Twitch chat so that I can see myself like a mirror while looking at everything else. It's actually pretty cool. If I used desktop capture, it would be possible to see this, but I don't use desktop capture. If I can help it. All right, I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Wow. And yeah, we'll just do that, and then we'll save. Okay, I'll send that later. That's for the mega fans. The shirt. This is not the original color of the shirt that came from the asset store. The color of the shirt was, you can have it in either black or stonewashed gray. This is actually not gray. This is a rather desaturated, like brownish. Looking at the hue, it probably just looks gray, but that's kind of the idea. It's supposed to kind of look gray without being actually gray. which would just feel too colorless. A way of sneaking in some extra color without making it look too vibrant. Mega fans are the ones you've been within a meter from. Yes. Yes. Colorless Magic the Gathering brain rot, or Project K brain rot for some out there. I am the colorless king. This is the logo that comes with the shirt. I wanted to come up with something more creative. I had a few ideas for things to borrow, but I kind of felt bad about borrowing them, at least without permission at the last minute, because, yeah, even if I credit it, it just felt weird. I want it to be something kind of my own. So maybe I will just use it for, like, I'll do text or something fun like that. I wanted to do something like Neobot Kisser, but I kind of ran out of time on how to figure out to make that look good with the shirt. Because just putting it on the shirt texture doesn't look that great. I'm not good with art. I'm not good. Yeah. I kind of really already covered everything else around here. There is an issue with the way the shorts are. The shorts armature is bound to the legs, hips armature, in that if I sit in a certain position, some of the skin will pop out through the shorts. So I need to retexture some of that so that that does not appear ever. Otherwise, you will see that I did in fact put my whole pussy into this model. It's there. It's fucking there. Oh. Paying 9 generic and 3 colorless to cast Rise of Eldrazi. Alright. I'm gonna have some water. This server room that I'm in, it's wow. Yeah, look at it. Really well kept, actually. It's just a YouTube video. Y'all already know that, but it's a YouTube video. That's Creative Commons license. I can just kind of stick it in. It's hard to find good backgrounds. Yeah. Wow. There was a lot that I could say about the troubles I had on this model. The bone armature for the hair and figuring out what parts I needed to get to for the hair was difficult because it's in Japanese. It's with Romaji. Pronounced it correctly this time. But it's difficult to decipher what it means, except by trial and error. So I had to figure out what that was. It's in Japanese because the Final Fantasy XIV was developed by a Japanese game studio. So I guess that was to be expected, but still, like, what the hell? Oh, yeah, I love talking about bones. I love dissolving the bones. Yeah, love to dissolve my bones. What do you mean the hair has bones? What do you mean the boobs have bones? My boob bones. Look at my boob bones. Look at them. I made the spring bones myself. They're not copied from, Oh, I love this. Oh, frick. What is this? This is Lavender Town? You know, Lavender Town. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Oh yeah, and there was a problem with the way the smiling shape keys are, because for media pipe, it's broken up into left smile and right smile. Okay, and the face tracking, even with the additional face tracking, there's only one symmetrical smile, so I had to like kind of blend each one with a neutral face. So even when I'm smiling, it's kind of like neutralized by itself. So it's not a frown. Didn't realize I had the video turned all the way now. So didn't realize you're live. I am. I'm live. Yeah. Hello, Toy Dragon. Welcome. Behold, it's me. I shall reveal myself in my full glory. Ta-da! What else was there? I mean, yeah, other than having to like redo it like 3 or 4 times. There was the issue with no shade and no blush, which are 2 of the shape keys. But they're wrong. Torian made them wrong. Possibly as a joke. Possibly because it was easier during the 3D modeling process. Probably the second one. Because I can tell why it would be made that way. But the blush is something that the shape key is at 1 when it's not being used, and it's at 0 when it's being used, which is the opposite of how it should be. And that can cause an issue, because if you export the VRM with the thing at 1, it will get baked that way, and then you can't turn the blush on. So I had to always export it at 0 with the blush on, and then like turn it off later. It turns out what you can do in Blender is there's a way you can swap the mesh positions for the shape key on and off. So that's what I did. Oh my goodness, I am burping so much from the dinner I had, which was Shahi chicken pizza. Delicious Indian food truck. Yeah, I think that's all I really had to say on the model. I mean, MediaPipe does give me grief sometimes with like how well it tracks or not, but it works. It works pretty well. I could probably get it to work better if my lighting was better. I know it works better because I've been able to try it in different lighting conditions as a demo, and it works really, really, really well. So I just skill issue on my part for how my lighting is set up. Maybe I'll get some like a ceiling light or something. I don't know. I have a ring light, but that's not enough, I guess. I don't know. Who knows? Shrug. Okay, so with all that, I think that's probably time, possibly, to do 2 things. One, I gotta find a music playlist that's more than just these, like, what is it, like 6 Pokemon songs? Let's see here. 9. Oh, there's 9 Pokemon songs. It's a bit of a evolution type of a. It's the Eevee EP. For those wondering, that's what we're listening to. This one's Glaceon, by the way. I actually think I have something set aside from earlier that we can listen to. it's just gonna be, it's gonna be a Soma FM station. Okay, I'll keep that playing while I get the thing switched over to well, that's not the application that I want. I want Elsa. Can I get Elsa? Okay. Can I get Elsa now? Or Alyssa, sorry. Okay, now I can turn that off. And now I can... My avatar doesn't go all the way down. Like that there's no, there's no feet? Oh, okay. Okay. I have been sent, I have been sent pictures of this. Oh, yeah, the gap in the source. Oh, I didn't want to notice my gap. Okay. What? What? Hold on. Just go freaking there. Okay. That's actually, I'm really glad that you noticed that. Ah! Digi! I didn't notice. You popped in. Notices my pixel. Everyone's noticing my gap. Fa 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 fa. How do I? Okay, transform. Yeah. Okay, it's just gonna have to, because if I do that, then it goes up. Heck. Oh, what if I do? Nope. Okay, that's weird. What if I... Yep. Okay, that's fine. I can do that. That works. Streamer shows leg end caps. Yes, pancake. There, you get like 3 milliseconds of it. All right, there they are. There they are. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That is saucy. Really sticking it to the feet enjoyers this time. I'll show my hooves on my debut stream. I haven't even paid. I'm not monetized. I can't make you pay. But I'd show end caps for free. No, I show them for free. I'm easy like that. No, there's other parts of this model you'd have to pay money to see. I was telling earlier that like if I didn't have my shirt on, you would see that, because yeah. So showing my endoskeleton could be a bit risky depending on which things I toggle to do that and in what order. And then also, if I sit in a certain way, or if I'm positioned in a certain way, I found this out in VRM pose tool, I think that's called. VRM posing desktop. You will just see the what is here. Yeah, that'll stick out. So yeah. Actually, now that I say that, I probably need to be careful about whether or not I add Slime VR tracking to using this. Or at least I need to like fix that issue before doing that, because that could cause an entire incident. Oh, there hasn't really been much music playing. I was gonna fix the music. What about this? That, yeah, you like, okay. Might need to fiddle with the weight painting first. Well, the problem is that, the shorts were made for this avatar. This is the Rauta version of this shorts asset. So if you merge the armatures entirely, everything should work. So I might have to mess with the weight painting, or what might be smarter is if I go onto the mesh of Rauta and just delete the faces that I don't ever want to have show on stream. And then I can have a stream safe version where if something pops through and isn't rigged correctly, it won't actually show because there will be no mesh there. It also gives me a chance to delete that under my chin. All right, what are we thinking? Are we thinking we're going to go with Soma FM? Are we thinking Groove Salad? Are we thinking Mission Control? Or are we thinking the Drone Zone? Keep in mind that the Drone Zone isn't just called that because of Robot Tunes. It is actually very droning, which might go well with Voices of the Void, or it might make it might turn this into sort of a falling asleep stream. Falling a stream sleep? Tiny Toy Dragon, you found a way! Well, right now we're on Groove Salad. Deep Space One. What is Deep Space One? A whole zone. Just for the drones. I wonder if there's a drone.zone, I wonder if anyone's claimed that domain. You don't know any drones? Yeah, me neither. They go to a different hive mind. You wouldn't know them. Oh, I'm not gonna change positions just yet. Find a way to throw 3 entire dollars. What? No way. There's no way. There's no way. Like, I don't have anything. Hold on. Now I'm like checking to see like any notification that comes in. Are you trying to sneak some money to me? Trying to sneak some money to me? You trying to sneak some support? You trying to sneak some support over here? What? A PayPal notification? What? Thank you, Toy. Thank you. Thank you for your $3. Sends 3 crumpled bills in the mail. You wouldn't send cash via USPS. It's not very safe. It's not good practice. Can't believe it was possible. Because it was through coffee. Because I have one of those. Right. Oh, PayPal, your funds are on hold. Here's what to do. I think this might be the first time I've ever gotten money from my coffee account instead of sending it through my coffee account. They addressed it to URL got eated. They'll need it. URL eated is 96 initially, but there's you never know. Okay, so drone.zone is what I'm assuming the URL that got eated is. Oh, the only way I can actually have y'all be able to send URLs is if I let any chatter do it, and I'm not doing that to keep the spam bots out. As soon as they let me name VIPs, which, well, I think it's as soon as I'm monetized, affiliated, or whatever. Can't believe somebody squatted drone.zone. I can't believe they did either. Who the fuck makes you put a... Yeah. Who transform makes you put a down payment on a URL, huh? Who do they think they are? Hey, domains aren't the only thing I'm gonna squat. I love the eyebrow wiggle. Are you able to send it to must be following for X amount of time messages? I might. Let me write that down. I don't like to mess with too much stuff while I'm on stream to get sidetracked. But I do write things down so that I can address them afterwards and improve things a little bit by little bit every week. I have this fun little 4-colored pen here. I got it while on vacation. Wrote some fun things while I had it. I'm sure Digi knows what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, I do have Seribot, actually. Seribot bans a lot of them on site, which I guess means that it's not really a huge issue. Yeah. Thank you for complimenting Seribot. It really appreciates you. Digi, you can just use your emotes here if you want. Or is it not rendering in my window? I don't know why it's not rendering in my window. It should be rendering in my window. You typed it wrong. You got a capital. Ah. Right. What were we talking about? Follow. This pen fucking sucks. Heck. Follow only for posting URLs. Okay. See? I got it. We were talking about good bots. We were. For your notebook, creator dashboard settings moderation. Yes. How long do I got on the just chatting thing? Okay, we have that long on it. You didn't see a progress bar or anything. All right, so we're currently listening to Soma FM, Deep Space One. The image for which is a couple of radio telescopes. For your notebook, Pan is a good bean. Thank you. I am going to write that down, though. What kind of drone would I be if I didn't just follow instructions? Oh, for my notebook. Ah, wow. Okay, hold on. Let me write that down. Wah. Write this down in your copybook now. Look around you. It's funny when the tracking stops for a second and the model stares directly forward. Let me see. It's true. It does do that. I'm alright. Never forget to hydrate. Yeah, exactly. Just now. Yeah, got ahead of you on that one. Got my 2 liters. You think, what did it do? Why are you staring at it like that? Oh, the eye contact jump scare. Okay, so I actually kind of like this radio station for what we're doing, or what we're going to be doing. Question though, is it loud? Oh my god, I had to burp. Is it loud enough? And is it also not too loud? Still think someone needs to implement the VR chat disconnected pose for VTuber software. They have it for VTube Studio. Can't hear any background audio. Fish. All right, how about now? It's definitely quite a bit louder now. Awa. Awa wa wa. Awa wa wa. Wa wa. Wa 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 wa. I need to get like a chat command that will like do something when a message starts with "for your notebook." Okay, so can we hear the music now? 'Cause I sure can. Ah, this is good music. You can but just barely. Okay, in that case, I'm gonna turn it back down there and then turn it up there. Oh, I guess I need to turn it up in both places then. Okay. That should work. Okay. I think the idea here is that it just helps fill dead air. Headphone users may be different. Fair, yeah. I'm doing the bad thing. Audio engineers, they tell you, hey, use your ears. It's the most important instrument with this. I'm doing the bad thing and using my eyes and looking at the meters, and the meters are telling me that my voice is going between -20 and -10 dB, and the music is at around -35 to -30. Loud music in the morning, headphone users warning. Loud music at night, speaker users delight. Okay, I like that. I like that. All right, so we're gonna move on to tonight's entertainment. It's scaring the shit out of me in Voices of the Void. So to do that, what I'm going to do is first I'm going to move us over to Voices of the Void. First I'm going to launch the game. Then I'm going to move the category. Wait, where the fuck is my game? Oh no, wait, I labeled it as VOTV in Steam when I added it as a non-Steam game. Voicema. Chat, what's Voicema? I have some FM wake me up in the morning. That's so nice. What station do you use to wake you up? Oh, is this one of those games that doesn't alt-tab well? Oh, it is, isn't it? Game. App video. Properties. Select window. Voices of the Void. Okay. App audio. Select. Voices of the Void. Okay. And then I go over to this, and I go mod list, and I go camera positions, and I go load camera position number 2. Okay. And then I transition, as one does. Very good job of pretending to be a source engine game. Oh yeah, it does. Voicema Void. Oh fuck. I've been gotted. Congratulations on the transition. Red sky in the morning, flashing lights warning. Omega warning. Oh wait, the music's freaking gone. Application audio, existing, music, make source visible. Okay. Transition. Okay, our music's back. You should add a memory leak to Voices of the Void, like perpet. No. Also, I think the memory leak might have actually been with Vignan. Because it would happen occasionally in other things too. It tried to happen during Dishonored. So it might have been Vignan or Proton. But yeah. Memory leak. I think you mean enforced regular break features. That's true, actually. Is this game really loud enough? Loading. Oh. All the music is creepy right now. You can add radio links to Voice of the Void for the radio object, so you could bring some FM into the game. I could. The only drawback with that is that it would only be while I'm near the... Well, unless you can take the radio with you. Maybe I could do a little challenge where I always have to take the radio with me. Recommended to get up and stretch every hour. Our game is designed to crash that often to make sure you get your stretchies. Okay, so I've kind of forgotten A, what I was doing when I last played this game. It's been a few weeks. And B, what the controls are. So I might need some help from chat to help me get the... Okay, don't look at all that. Don't look at all that. I didn't make 100 different saves. Oh shit, Unicord 17 is making expanded flush emoji cannon. They can do that. Yeah, they're doing that. Hi, 7. Jeez. Okay. Fuck, okay, what time is... Okay. To chest, not allowed to use a VPN? What the heck? Gotta wash my window. Oh, yeah, I... Sorry. Look, there's still a lot I gotta do, okay? Oh. Gonna be low on coffee soon. Twitch chat is IRC at its core. Also, look at my vision shake slightly from the fact that I've actually already had too much caffeine. Yeah, last time I played this, I actually caffeined myself through the entire night. And I'm just gonna keep doing that through most of the day because it's not a problem yet. Probably. It probably won't cause any problems. I'm gonna pretend that it's not going to cause any problems. Also, can we see? Yeah, we can see the whole interface. Okay, so... Oh, but can we see if I pick up something? Kind of. I am kind of in the way of it. So... let me move my model a little bit. Okay, it's gonna... Oh. Transition. It's gonna be in the way anyway, but, email. I'm good. I'm okay. It's just Kerfer. It's just Kerfer. It's okay, everyone. It's just Kerfer. Hi, Kerfer. Kerfer, where are you going? I need a second. I need a second. God. Damn it. Kerfer. Okay, I'm alright. Kerfer, where are you going? Ah, fucking... You proposed it as you're tracking how often you eat a single food, make it so that when you have too much of something, you gotta be a lot hungrier to want to eat it. And that's the system that got implemented. Oh! Oh! So they implemented the system that you proposed. That's really cool, Toy. Ah, well, I hate to break it to you, Toy, but I only eat MREs. I've got a few shrimps in the freezer, but I mostly eat the MREs. I gotta... Hold on, where's my freaking notepad? Echo Papa Juliet, right? Echo Papa Juliet? I swear. And... Why did that happen? And 3 signals of level 2. Is this because of the caffeine? Okay. I don't like it here. Where the fuck is the garage? Oh, God. Okay, so the reason I screamed earlier when Kerfer came in is because the very last time I was playing this game, a mannequin came through that door. They fucking move. They do. They fucking move. Which actually reminds me. Kerfer what? Kerfer. 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 Okay. Maybe I was drinking too much coffee? I'm not drinking too much coffee. You're drinking too much coffee. Now, come here, Kerfer. We're gonna plug you in. You don't drink coffee. You don't drink coffee in this game? Why don't you drink coffee in this game? You drink coffee in this game. It's really good for you. It's really good for you. Probably. Okay. Come on. Boop. Alright. There we go. Energy drinks in the vending machines are also good for you. I didn't know they had energy drinks in the vending machine. Hell beer. Hell yeah. I'm not paranoid, you're paranoid. Why is the shaking not getting better? Yeah, I don't know why they have mannequins here. That's a really great question. Okay, that was a really That was a hell of a way to start playing this fucking game again, is to get fucking jump scared by Kerfer. Why is the drone coming? Did I order something? Whatever, I don't have time to wait around for this thing. I gotta go to Echo Papa Juliet. Frick, hold on. I have a map somewhere of the freaking where is it? Where's my map? It's gonna be in pictures, screenshots. There it is. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take you and we're gonna keep above others. Okay. So we're looking for, what was it? Echo Papa Juliet? Echo Papa Juliet. You know, maybe I picked music that was a little too creepy. I stashed your favorite sushi on the rolls and the drone behind the old on its back. No cheap buffet either. Okay, cool. Thank you. I'll get to that later. Echo. Echo is fishes. I think you sent it to pick up your signals. That's actually why I couldn't get it. I'll do it when it gets back out of range again. I heard you talking in the office about eating only MRIs and they sent you sushi. I'm really happy that they did. But I've got like 50 MREs I found in a log somewhere, so I don't know. That's so true, Pancake. Echo Papa Juliet. So Echo is close by. Papa is down there. Juliet's... Okay, so if we do Papa first, let's do Papa. It's going to be sort of a southeast situation. We can get this done. Come back, have some more coffee. Would you like to know a navigation tip feature in the game? Is it that you can set your navigation point to the thingies? I am so panics. Yes. Yes, I do that, and then I will forget to set it to somewhere else, and then I will get lost because then I can't use the compass anymore to figure out which way I'm going. So I've actually just started using a map and leaving the compass alone. Hopefully I can learn how to navigate without even using a compass in the future. I can just navigate by feel. Okay, I think it's gonna be this one. Yeah, because this is pretty close to the transformer. And check the transformer. Yeah, this is Papa. Let's go ahead and do a TR check. And we're by number 1. I swear the servers make weird fucking sounds. You know what? This music is kind of unnerving to me, so I'm gonna... Oh no, if I do that, y'all won't be able to hear it either. Okay, well. Oh well. What was it? Server dot hash. Look at that jittery vision. 1 5 2 6 C 5 C 7 9 1 1 5 2 6 C 5 C 7 9 1. Do they have to be capitalized? Okay. I don't think they... Okay, well, we will probably not find out, so... You can bring just paper with you now. Oh. I don't remember that being a thing. Beep. So we don't need to check on the transformer because it's at 98. I always have to keep the notepad open in another window. T2 is what's fucking the power. So does it get, do you get lights flickering if the thing is low? Is that what happens? Do they go down faster if you have more lights on inside? Where is T2? Oh, it's all the way out there. I'm not even going there for anything. Juliet might be the closest thing we're doing to that today. I'm gonna go this way. I am just fool. That fucking cursor's got me on edge now. Swear. Kerfer doesn't deserve to have me be afraid of it. "34 sanity. No, that's stamina. I'm sure it is good. I'm sure it's stamina. Don't worry. It's just stamina. It's fine. I won't collapse. And as long as I keep killing any fucking mannequins that show up, which reminds me... I'm sure I'm checking a sanity readouts right now and they are acceptable. Yeah, they're always acceptable. Stamity. Okay. We probably don't need more coffee, actually. Oh yeah, let's get this picked up. And okay, we're going to Echo and Juliet. Echo is over there and Juliet's down there. So let's do Echo. I'm so afraid. I have no idea what's waiting for me in this game, but I've heard that there's just like a lot. And I'm so scared. And so after having encountered the mannequin things, I looked it up and I'm still scared. I'm not going to elaborate just to prevent anyone else from getting spoiled. But yeah, I'm still scared. You're sure it's fine? Oh, will you hold my hand? I'm scared. Wait, is this? I need to go north one. I need to go north. I need to go that. Okay. Literally take any excuse to hold your hand. Everyone that I see in chat, and even some that I know are in chat and haven't chatted, every chatter and lurker can hold my hand. All All of you can hold my hand. Can hold my hand together. Hold my hand through the network. Thank you. I'm so worried I'm gonna get fucking snuck up on. Pancake, are you made of sushi? Not premarital hand-holding if you're already married. Wait, where are we? We're Echo. Look at that jitter action. 0, 4, 1, 6, 2, F, 1, A, 2, 3. 0, 4, 1, 6, 2, F, 1, A, 2, 3. And holding ICMP packet. Setting the evil bet on these packets. Evil hand holding. Meow. Right, need to go back to base. I keep forgetting that the radio tower is base and I can just follow the radio tower. Stamina's at 23, by the way. I don't think I'm going to have enough to check the transformer. But I should, shouldn't I? Toy Dragon, should I fix the transformer? Should I do that? Would you recommend that I do that with its current levels? Maybe like if I have to get a coffee to do that, to check it. So we're looking for Juliet. Okay, we are saving. We're gonna freaking go. Juliet's on the other side. No, Juliet's on this side of the river. Might be a good idea, but it's not like urgently low yet. Okay. I fucking hate it when the power lines do that thing. It's spooky. This whole game is spooky. It spooks the heckies out of me. Heck. Where the fuck is Juliet? Is this Juliet? They're stimming. It depends on the rate of decay. Okay. Oh, I have not upgraded them, if that's what you're wondering. I don't think I've upgraded them. Powerline Yuri. Zero 9 8 0 2 8 C 6 9 nice 6. Okay. Can you run another check to see how fast they're dropping while you're dashing? Good idea. Oh. Not very much. And it's at level 51, so probably fine, right? There's a good chance that tomorrow I'll need to go out, like, because every day I have to go somewhere else. So, like, it could be that, like, tomorrow I need to go over there anyway, and then I'll just save myself a trip. So, it won't drop fast. You have a bunch of machinery offline. I have a bunch of my machinery offline. Like, is there a bunch of stuff I haven't, like, gotten to yet? Or is there just, like... Unless the mannequins are nibbling the wires. I don't think they're going to be nibbling the wires. I think they're going to be coming for my booty. You're not doing a lot of scanning right now. That's true. Because I have a bunch of backlog. So I didn't need to do that. Ah. Ah. Don't save right before I go up. Don't auto-save. It's creepy. Kimoy. Oh god, are there any in my fucking bedroom? We're just gonna go back downstairs, by the way. I wanna look at my email. And in case you're wondering why I bought the trash rolls instead of individual trash bags, it's because it's such a big pain in the boot to do the individual ones. I just bought the roll, okay? I bought the trash bag roll. Was feeling, you know, feeling good about myself. Your package. The hash codes are not complete. Ah, fuck! You're supposed to send the thing with the thing. Make tag? What does that mean? Wait. Oh, because it's a single sheet, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah? What? Did I just fuck up? God. Fucking damn it. Okay. Okay. Boop. Okay. Now we can do this. That? Is my screenshot. I took a screen. Okay. Just gotta press the paper to the lid. Yeah. I will be right back. I think my dog needs to go outside, so I'm gonna go ahead and let it do that. While I try not to struggle with paper. I'll just leave it here. So we can watch the patron credits. Be right back. Beep. Hi, I'm back. And yes, Toy, I would love a tip to not have to retype everything. I was going to try to, like, take a screenshot, but that still sounds like a lot of typing, so it's me, the beeper. Look at the template section of the UI. Do I hit report? Excellent. All right, I'm gonna take a little screenshot here of print screen. Accept. Save. Okay, echo. I'm rapidly running out of stamina. 0, 4, 1, 6, 2, F, 1, A, 2, 3. The version on the panel that says this panel beeps. I'm the panel. Papa is 1, 2, oh fuck. 1, 5, 2, 6. C5, C7, 9-1. Juliet, 098, 028, C69 nice 6. Oh, should I do for science? You can call yourself Pan Ex Machina, despite the fact that you were obviously in Machina. Hell yeah. Oh, and I'm hungry too. See, what's fucked is that if I sleep now, I'll just be... I think you have some sushi. Yeah, it's really good that I have sushi. I don't trust anything. Paranoia is in bloom. Sleep with the lights on. Sleep again. Pan Ex Machina Generations. Hopefully I got the numbers right this time. Hopefully I didn't frick up the hash by retyping it. Really hope I didn't, because it auto-saved. You know what the really fucked thing is that I'm gonna get woken up and I'm not gonna know what's going on, and it's gonna fuck with my head. I'm not ready for this, chat. The reason I'm playing this on stream is because I'm too afraid to play this game by myself. I'm still afraid of what's going to happen at night. Because the fucking mannequin thing, that's fucked me up. I don't know if I can do it. The model looks really good. Thank you. I spent many hours learning how to combine things in Unity and Blender to get here. Okay. I woke up because I was fully rested. Not for any other reason. Did my credits go up? Did I fuck it up? My credits went up? Okay. Sucks! This data sucks. Cannot gather anything from it. I hope your dishes are fine, though. We can't send another technician to your place. I'm sorry to hear that, Dr. Ina. Package is empty, Dr. Keller. There's no drives inside. Just report checked in, seems fine, 25 points. Package received. Is it midnight yet? Nope. Well, I can't calibrate them all if they're not all responding. Kerfer! If I send Kerfer out now, I'm gonna get the shit scared out of me later tonight. Let's get a bunch of good morning mannequins who live in my basement. Yes! I killed the mannequins that live in my basement. Would you like a tip to make your hallway brighter? Oh, there's light switches in the yeah, there's light switches in that one room, isn't there? Next to the garage. I got mad at you. Box without tapes. Yeah. Dolls. Yeah. Dolls. We hit dolls here. If it's something that the dolls need doing to them. Wink. I don't like having that open. TBH. Promise. Neobot bleeding. Percussive maintenance. Ew woo. The dolls that only move when you aren't looking go on that one chart. Which chart? Is it like a type of dolls chart? Wait, I can like... Oh, right. That's why I stopped processing drives, is because I'm, like, out of drives. Kinetic recalibration. Sandy loam. Okay, yeah. It goes in the sandy loam area. I could upgrade my thing and then just like reprocess a whole bunch of signals. I need more hard drives anyway, so. Well, let me, should I go ahead and upgrade to the final signal thingy? There's other upgrades I can buy. Charlie, Foxtrot, and Oscar. Let's see where that is on the chart. Let's see. Charlie is due north. Oscar is north. East. And Foxtrot. Okay, so none of them are close to T2. You're not get those crisp signals, though. That's the good stuff. Yeah, and my processing is pretty fast. Ah, thank you for the follow. V. Unless it's AM6. V. What should I buy? I was saving up money for something and I don't even know what it was. I've already got the solar power thing. I don't need to be running around. I don't know why I was running around. That's what I bought recently. You don't ever get that one? Yeah, I've heard that it's like not super necessary. I thought it might be nice. All right, it's the midnight drone. All right, I'm turning down the music a little bit. It's gonna be pretty quiet, but I find it mildly distracting. They melted my coal down in the gasoline. It's definitely how that works. The midnight drone is what they call me back in underground. You know what they say, the midnight drone gets the oil. Is there anything here I should focus on upgrading? Depicting you as a Wojak that says, I love fossil fuels. No. Besides processing level. Like before I get the last processing level. Maybe one of these, like spectrogram visualization. Or if there's anything I should save up for, I'm just gonna pause it so I'm not wasting time. Predictable key smash. Order a sponge. Oh, is it not possible to find a sponge? So you can clean your windows? Yeah, that's actually really smart. Spongy. All right. Anyone else want anything for the Instacart? We're not buying food, by the way. We have MREs at home. And we just got a thing of sushi. Oh my gosh, it takes up a lot of volume. God, the radio jump scared me. Box of 45. A radio. I don't think you can get a teleporter. Oh yeah, I only generate low entropy key smashes as well. Yeah. I think I had a draft of a post about that. Box of 45? Is that something I can get? Is that something I can get? I know there's an ammo box in... Okay. It was a ship post. I know there is an ammo box in the garage. So I'm not sure if munitions are a thing that you can acquire in this game. Whoa. You can highlight different items like this. We do need, like... drives. Pop some mannequins with the 45? Yeah, I wish. The water spray that works like an even better sponge. Wait, should I get that instead of the sponge? Not the water sprinkler, surely. I don't know if you can afford it. I don't know if I can either. Like a pressure... Oh, the pressure washer. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to afford that. Alright, what was that, like, that much? You order more coffee? Oh, that's a good idea. It's a really good idea. 69, nice. Friends. Friends on the radar. I wouldn't be so sure. Go out and say hi? No. Okay, there's 3 there. 1 there. Wait. Oh, that's the drone, right? Yeah, that's the drone coming in. That's the drone on top of me. That's my Instacart order. Okay, that one went away. And those 3 are just kind of hanging out. I swear this music is gonna give me, like, fucking paranoia. What was that? What's going on? Hey. Hey. What do you mean they came to visit? Oh, you fucking bitch. They just want to be friends. Yeah. No, those things are going to try to get me. They weren't scanning, so they want to make sure it was serious. Okay. How the fuck did it make it into that room without passing by me there first? How did that work? Vents. Oh, wonderful. They go through the vents. Yeah, that's what I needed. Are there any vents in the server room? You know, there probably are. Yeah, I was just in there. I don't think I need to go in there again. There's that. That looks like a vent to me. Doesn't that look like a vent to you? Kind of? Okay. You wouldn't download a mannequin. Okay, I should like... I would download a doll too. Should do some signal processing. Should play the game. Didn't you go switch the breakers from there? Yeah! There's a delay though. There's a delay on switching the breakers from there. But you can invest in like having that delay be less. Oh, I need to... I might have fucked up. I might have fucked up. We're still rotating, don't worry. They're still rotating. You see them rotating out there? I can see them. My windows aren't that dirty. They're still moving. That one had a little glitch moment. Watch you windows. I'm gonna! As soon as I'm brave enough to go out and get my package. Look, you know what it's like. Sometimes they leave a package by your doorstep and you're like, I don't want to fucking go get it. Right. Maybe they left an MRE. I bet they did. Oh, speaking of which, I'm getting kind of hungry. Might have to eat my desk sushi. Never been scared of this game in my life. Have you had the fucking... Have you been jump scared by mannequin before? Has that ever happened to you? Because maybe then you would be afraid. Maybe then you would know the fear of Kerfur instill in you. Kerfur jump scare. Do you ever think about Kerfur jump scare? Never scared by this game? Whatever. Delicious desk sushi room temperature for 13 hours. Yeah, I got that supermarket sushi. Right. So we're at what? Negative. Ta-da! I got full bars of signal. Look at that download. Look at that freaking download. It's only 4 a.m. Okay, so 2 mannequins have officially tried to come for me. Which is what I was going to say earlier, but I didn't want to like spoil anything, but now I will say it. Just because a mannequin tried to come for you once doesn't mean another one won't try to come for you again. So apparently you have to be on alert, and you have to be vigilant, and you have to just kill every mannequin that you see. Now we can finally unlock Signalis. Haha. They're literally your friends. You shove them in lockers. Will they... Will they stay in the locker, though? Gonna pop a mannequin with the 45? Yeah. Why you hit them with the crowbar? Because they're trying to get me! Rooted me? Genocide. Yeah, I'm doing the genocide route of Voices of the Void. I'm voiding all of the voices. They're trying to say hi. They can send me an email like that one ship did, okay? They can send me an email. They can send me 100 emails. They're not allowed to pet me. I did not consent to being patted by those specific mannequins. The only way to find out if they stay in the locker isn't there. Boy, why? The model looks so deranged and you laugh. It's perfect. Good. I want my laugh to always look deranged, because I'm always deranged when I laugh. What a perfect moon. This is friend. This is friend. Those mannequins, I don't know. And I know at some point when I start a new save, because I think that'll eventually be a thing. When I start a new save, I'm gonna get every mannequin I can. Just letting you know what I do with them. I'm not gonna spoil with whether or not it works. So maybe it's possible that mannequins you destroy come back, and shoving them in lockers is the permanent solution. Or maybe if you put them in a locker, they'll get out, and destroying them is the permanent solution. Put all the mannequins in your bedroom. You know what, Seven? I know you want the mannequins in your bedroom. I'll put them in your bedroom. How to get mannequins lunch money. Are there any mannequins in the bathroom? Fuck, I think there are. Oh, god damn it. Fuck. I think there's one in the bathroom. There's one like in the shower. My stomach tastes rembly because I have a hungry. Heh. Food level 7-9. Heh. Heh. Okay. We've eaten some of the sushi. They getting dolled up. No pissing tonight, I guess. Look, if they add a piss meter to this game, I am done. The sushi refills your sleep. Oh shit, did it? They sent you caffeinated sushi. Oh fuck. Hey, thanks. Piss meter. No, because then I'll have to go to the bathroom. That'll be one more chore that I like put off to the last minute. Once it's like 7 a.m., I'll get my package. Oh, we're done with this, by the way. We've probably been done with this for a while. I think I have autosave enabled. Yeah. What's with these dates? Hey, why are the dates on all these recent things just January 1st, midnight? I had dates on these things earlier, and now there's no dates on these things? What's going on? Kidney stone percent Y2K bug? Dr. Kell, please be aware of the piss meter we have added to your heads-up display. You're being rewarded for trying new foods. Yeah. I am. Right, so I just need a... Choop. A choop. Yeah. They should make a Voices of the Void VR convince me I'm actually in a game and sending me to the mountains to manage radio telescopes. That would be really cool. And way too scary. I don't think I could do that. In VR? No way. Let's go down here. Oh no, wait. There's one like right this way. I want to watch the satellites rotate. Mountain with dolls. Put me in the mountains with bodged together hardware would fix me. Are they rotating or not? It kind of doesn't look like they're rotating. Only windows were cleaner so you could rotate them easier. Look, alright. Oh yeah, it's going. Serious drone hive. That means signal hardware deep in the mountains. Geothermal radio post. It's lights out now. Don't want a raccoon taking the package. Oh. But... well, what if raccoon is friend? Hmm? Yeah, what if raccoon friend? That's as good as it's gonna get. Like, do you want raccoons to eat that whole bag of coffee? That's such a good point. Also, it's not really light out. I said 7 because it's kind of dark. I'm gonna wait till 7. So raccoon can be friend, but doll can't. The raccoons don't try to only move when I'm not looking, which is really hecked up. Coffee. Probably not going to do coffee for a little while. Imagine a fully caffeinated raccoon. Oh, Teaching Stella to only move when don't look at it. Get the full doll experience. Yeah, see, those things are still on the radar. I don't know what those things are. I don't know what they are. No. Imagine having to convince a fully captain raccoon to give you server racks. Oh, I might need to get a drive holder soon. I don't know, maybe. Kind of making do without right now. My thing went down. Hold on. What? What's going on here? Why was it out of alignment? This game is so fucking creepy. I don't know if I can do this, y'all. I don't know if I can do it. This game was really chill for the first... You know what? We're gonna listen to Groove Salad. Yeah. We're gonna listen to some Groove Salad. That's what we're gonna do. It's gonna calm us down. And, yeah. Hell yeah. Gonna hop out for now, have fun with the rest of the stream. I will. I will have fun. Thank you for stopping by. Put on Rainworld OST. That sounds like a good idea. I might do that for next time. Might have that lined up for next time. Okay, it's after 7. I'll go outside. I'm paranoid that anything can happen. Oh, I didn't want to save his backup. Some of my hard drive spilled. Well, the caffeine raccoon could vibrate its atoms with a small, like the Flash. Yeah. I swear, listening to like music I've never heard before might be a mistake while playing this game. Because I'll hear shit and not know if it's the music or the game. Okay, it's the music. This time. It's the music this time. Those wind turbines. That's how the radio's powered. Neat. Yeah. Behold how I store my drives. I think they should put me in the mountains with networking and radio hardware. Yeah, I think you could be trusted. All right, I can probably have Kerfer fix things now that it's daylight too, and I won't get scared the shit scared out of me as much. Hi, Kerfer, babe, Kerfer, babe. Let me pat you. This Kerfer is active, yes. Yeah, good Kerfer. Bye, Kerfer. Wait, weren't there more... There was more broken shit in there. Okay, I need, like, water, right? Kerfer busy. Oh, there already was a sponge. Yeah, this is taking a while. I can see why someone might want to get the power washer. I gotta do my my hashes, you know? I gotta do my hashes for the day. I can't do that much cleaning. Is this good content? Well, yeah, I mean, that's cleaning is what Voices is all about. And I happen to know that the void light that's coming out eventually beyond the doors, that one has cleaning in it too. It's an essential part of the gameplay loop. Me when the voices tell me to clean. Yeah. Now question, will the windows get dirty again? Cleaning is a good way to keep the voices away. Yeah. Only one way to find out? Well, I mean, yeah. Just keep playing. That is a clean looking window. You know, I kind of liked not being able to see outside. Oh, is this not... Can I not clean this? I like not being able to see outside. Can I keep my head in the sand a little bit? Gotta re-wet it frequently. Oh, yeah, it's true. Oh, it does work. Look at that. Oh, we're gonna clean this place up. Is it me or did it get grayer in here? Dolls need cleaning too. It did get gray. That's strange. 9:35. Did it get darker? It's supposed to... Okay, it's raining though, right? Like, that's why? Yeah, it's raining, because the things are going crazy. So I wonder if it's just part of the weather thing, is a little bit of fog. All right. All right. Next up on the list is to do the hashes before I run out of stamina. Pack that up and have my drives done for the day. So I could do this for hours and have done it for hours. I've been streaming for a little bit now. I would love to just keep doing this and doing this, but I got eventually I have to call it quits for a night. I can't just play this for hours on end and not get sleep. And I've got chores I gotta do that I haven't done yet. Chores that aren't in voices, otherwise I'd be doing them in voices. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of ramp things down a little bit. Where's my fucking chatting? There it is. There's the chatting. Hi. Welcome to the server room. I will have a nice rest. I'm gonna find someone to send y'all to. And I think I have a few ideas. Because while I was out helping the dog, I saw there were some people online. I might have some ideas for who to send y'all to. Such good luck cleaning your Windows IRL. Yeah, this was fun. Yeah, thank you all. Thank you all for being here and like seeing the model and stuff. This was a fun Voices of the Void stream. I particularly like that. Hold on, we're gonna go to camera 1. I particularly like that we had some stuff happen. I got scared twice. One by Kerfer and the other by something that was actually happening. Yeah, and we got some voicing done. We did the gameplay loop. We did a tip. This was a good. I feel like this was a good representative thing of Voices of the Void. I feel like this went pretty well. I never changed my thing over to Voices of the Void, which is what I should have done. I'm gonna do that right now. That way it says that whenever I raid into someone, so that they know what I was doing.